yes to that woman. Thank you. Okay, so welcome to Charge. If it's either your first time or your second time or your third or your fourth, welcome. We're so happy to have all of you. I am Nicole Abatini. I am the VP membership of our little Charge family here, and I'm super excited to walk you through tonight what to expect in your semester in Charge. Before I get started, I do want to introduce all of our exec members. So like I said, I am Nicole Abatini. I am a second year biology major from Ashland, Massachusetts, and I am most looking forward to Back Bay Boxing, working out with them virtually this semester.
I'm gonna go next because my Wi-Fi is probably gonna crap out. But I'm Carly, I'm one of the event coordinators, and I'm most excited for Fly Together Fitness, which is a pole dancing class.
Hi guys, I'm Danielle. I'm the other event coordinator. I can never say that word. That's really embarrassing. And I'm also really looking forward to pole dancing, but also our week-long virtual retreat.
I can go. Hi everyone, I'm Rihanna. I'm the secretary for Northeastern Charge. I'm a third year journalism major, and I'm most excited for our burlesque dancing class.
Hi, I'm Iona. I'm a third year bio major with a minor in CS. I'm currently in the treasurer position, which also doubles as social chair. So I'm super excited for all the socials that we have. But most specifically, we have a Ruby's Nails fundraiser February 10 and 11. And I haven't gotten my nails done in probably over a year. So I'm really excited to get them done.
All right, I'm Avery. I'm the current ambassador of Northeastern Charge. I'm a third year psychology major. And what am I looking most forward to? I'd have to say Rev Cycling. I've never been to their studio, and they're having us in studio for some spin classes, which I am pumped about. So, oh, and we are missing Aaliyah. She is not here right now, but she is your VP media. So.
And she is most looking forward to probably our sweat remix workshops, because I know that she loves those. One more announcement before we get started. Rihanna is going to drop a link in the chat for attendance. If you could just please fill that out so we know that you're here, that would be fantastic. So let's go ahead and dive in. So welcome to Charge. We are Charge, and we are on a mission to show college girls everywhere that owning your fitness is owning your life. And we are liberating girls from the elliptical and proving that fitness can and should be fun. And although girls is in our name, we stand for changing health, attitudes, and actions. To recreate girls, we are open to absolutely any person, as you all know, that identifies with our mission. And this mission is really just to diversify our members' fitness so that we can make fitness fun and you can find your fit. So I wanted to touch upon one point that's really important within our chapter, diversity and inclusion. As exec and our whole Charge team, we have three commitments to you and our chapter, and I just wanted to share these with you. So first, we will continue to work with a more diverse range of instructors for our weekly workouts, elevating the voices and hard work of BIPOC fitness instructors and gym owners in our Boston community. We will continue to work with BIPOC student organizations on campus to increase the diversity of our chapter, and we pledge to enhance our own understanding of diversity and inclusion through research, and are looking forward to creating guidelines to hold ourselves and future Charge leaders accountable. So where are we across the country? So Charge is actually a national organization. We are at over 100 universities across the country, and we have a couple right here in Boston of our sister chapters. And yeah, that means that you have this amazing community all across the country of over 10,000 members that are here to support you and join in on finding their fit with you. So chapter events. We have weekly workouts every week. These are on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Small groups, socials, chapter meetings, membership initiatives, and also wellness events. I'll get into all of these, but I just wanted to highlight wellness events. So these, we have a couple of these planned for the semester. For example, our sweat remix workshops with Angela. She was one of our sample weekly workouts, and she is absolutely amazing, and we're really looking forward to those. Yes. Okay, so COVID-19 rules. I just wanted to go over these quickly with you all so we are all on the same page in terms of keeping us safe. So all members must get tested once every 3 days by the university if they are to attend any in-person charge event. And before an in-person event, it is required that you fill out a pre-event COVID-19 form. This will be attached right into the QR code upon sign-in. If any member is found to be ignoring Northeastern University social distancing and safety policies, they will be barred from in-person events until a negative test result. And we have relaxed our cancellation policy. So if you feel sick, please do not come to in-person events. Just let us know that you're not going to be there and there will be no penalty. And finally, masks are required at all times for in-person events. And these are in place just to make sure that we keep all of you safe, and we really want to make sure that all of you are comfortable as well coming to in-person events. So weekly workouts, our main event, if you so say. So these are Tuesday and Wednesday evenings, anywhere from about 6 to 8 p.m. So these are going to be both in person and virtual. So in person, we'll be at fitness studios around Boston, as well as on and near campus. We do some once the weather gets a little bit warmer outside on the basketball courts and Back Bay Fens. And then our virtual events and workouts will be over Zoom. So like I said, your safety is our utmost priority at these in-person events. But the wonderful news about having virtual weekly workouts is that there will be enough spots for you to attend a workout every single week. And that is absolutely amazing to get in at least one sweat sesh a week with new studios. So we've worked really hard to make sure that you all have that opportunity. And like I said, your safety is our priority. So if it is unsafe to be in person, that workout will switch to a virtual setting if it was previously scheduled to be an in-person workout. And then, like I said before, upon arriving at an event, you're going to be able to scan a QR code to check in. And this will have a couple of questions about the date and result of your last COVID test, just to make sure that we have this for tracking purposes, and again, to make sure you are all safe. So small groups, what are small groups? These are small groups of max 6 members, and they meet at the exact same time every single week to either have a workout or do some sort of social bonding thing. And it's just a really great place to meet new members. And like I said, meet at the same time every week. We do have co-op friendly times. If you're on co-op, we do have some weekend times later in the day. There will be face masks and social distancing, as well as virtual options if that's something you're more comfortable with. And these are mandatory if you do decide to sign up. We want to make sure that we're showing respect, not only to our small group coordinator who's planning these workouts and making sure they're there with high energy for you every single week, but also to the fellow members in your group. Everybody's showing up so that they can meet new people and bond more. And if you're not going to be there, then that's really going to inhibit those experiences. So we do have a 3-strike policy. If you are not there if you miss small group, unexcused 3 times, then we are going to ask you to step down from that group. And we do have a waiting list right now. So there are people who are willing to fill your spot and be there and actually show that they do want to be there. Excused options or excused absences are last minute emergencies. If you have a last minute emergency, obviously text your small group coordinator at the first safe chance that you get. And then also, if you do feel ill, please don't go to small group in person. And again, just let your small group coordinator know. So socials, we're having a lot of amazing socials this year. Iona did a fantastic job planning these all. There's about 1 every other week. These will be both in person and virtual. The in-person ones will be outside once the weather gets a little bit warmer. And we're going to be in smaller groups, again, to keep everybody safe. We'll be doing a scavenger hunt all around Boston like we did last semester. You can see a picture of it here. It was so much fun wearing birthday hats all around the city. And there are other events planned in person. And then virtual, these will be held over Zoom. We've got movie night, painting, and lots of other fun surprises. So chapter meetings, these are one thing that is mandatory in Charge. These are the last Sunday of every month from 8:30 to about 9:30 p.m. over Zoom. Our first one is this weekend, and we were trying to figure out the times right now because we do realize that the Super Bowl is this weekend. So go on Slack if you haven't already and vote which time you would like it to be. And at these chapter meetings, it's going to be a monthly touch base. You're going to hear from the exec about what we're doing, what we're planning. There'll be some member shout outs, lots of bonding. We're going to try to make them more interactive this semester, so you'll get to meet other chargees at these meetings, and some other surprises as well. So membership initiatives, we have a bunch of these this semester, which we're very, very excited to do. Bolt Buddies, we're revamping these a little bit from last semester. Basically, you will be connected with other chargees and be able to text them and go out to lunch or coffee and just have another way to bond with members within the chapter. And then we also have Run Club, which is run by, as you can see in this picture, Liv and Audrey, who do an amazing job and are going to be talking about it in like 2 seconds. And then Book Club as well. We're figuring out dates for those times, and we read 2 books last semester. It was so much fun and we had a great time. So these are all things that you can choose to be a part of if you want more out of Charge. And with that, I will invite Liv to unmute and talk about Run Club a little bit.
Hi everyone, I'm Liv, and as Nicole just said, I am a co-leader of Run Club along with Audrey. And so this is Northeastern's own running group, to not be confused. Charge also has a national run club where they train to complete half marathons and 5Ks, 10Ks, everything like that. But we have our own running group that happens to be called Charge Run Club as well, but for Northeastern. So it's a different thing. And we are going to be starting our runs for this run club on the week of the 14th, so coming up soon. So we did this last semester. It was the first semester doing it, and it was a huge success. We pretty much had 2 runs a week. There's a shorter run and a longer run. And last semester was on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but this semester we're trying to find times that work best for everyone in Run Club. And it's open to both new runners, experienced runners, just anyone who wants to work on running, try out running. I'm by no means a runner. I only started really running last year, and Run Club definitely helped me improve, definitely helped me get more comfortable with it. And we go at different paces, like if someone wants to go faster than the rest of the group, that's totally fine. If someone wants to go slower than the rest of the group, that's totally fine. Like, we wait for everybody and make sure that everyone is having a good time and participating and everything like that. So yeah, last semester was a huge success, and it's a great way to also just meet new members of Charge and returning members and everything. So if this is interesting to you, please ask either Audrey or me to add you to the Run Club Slack. And this is a place where both the runs get planned for the week, where we ask, like, okay, our run's happening Wednesday at 9, like this if you can make it. But also, if you can't make it to your run and you just want to run like a 5K on a Thursday, you can just text in the Slack, and then people will be like, oh wait, I want to run with you. And so it's a very casual place. But if you want our runs to work with your schedule, please ask us to join Slack pretty much by after this meeting. It would be best, because we're going to be sending out Google Forms and stuff like that to work around everyone's schedule. So yes, please do it. It's so much fun. You don't have to be good at running by any means. There is no good at running. Like, running's just running. So yes, please talk to either Audrey or me if you're interested. And if you have any questions, just send it in the chat and I will totally answer them, or Audrey. But yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much. Definitely join. The group is amazing. They have so much fun. I'm personally not a runner, but maybe I'll come to a run. I keep telling you that I'll come and then I don't because I die. But if you're not a runner, you can join, and they're amazing and they will accommodate you, and it is just a really great group. Awesome. Okay, so that was all of our chapter events. I wanted to move into talking about national events because, like I said, we do have that national. We have national people. I'm at loss for words right now. So in the national community, the people who oversee and founded Charge, they hold some events for us as well. And so these are wellness experiences, fit plans, and challenges. So wellness events are things like the Charge Tour. So you can see a picture of this. This was pre-COVID, so no worries about that. But it was an amazing thing where Charge, the national Charge, came to a couple different cities, one of them being Boston. And we actually got to connect with other Boston chapters, which was absolutely amazing. We got matching outfits. It was so cool. We did a workout and a meditation, body positivity workshop. So these are the types of things that Charge holds for us. We also have, or they also create fit plans, which are 8 to 10 week programs that they write using certified training sources and instructors. And they're really catered and only for chargees. And then lastly, there are challenges. These happen mostly over social media, and they're a good way to just get some free Charge merch. They also do collaborations with other companies. You can get some cool water bottles, clothes, CBD products if you participate in those. So our newsletter, this goes out every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Avery works really hard on these, so I do encourage you to read them thoroughly. This is where weekly workout signups are, as well as signups for socials and any other events that we're having. Member Monday is in here, which you can also find on our chapter Instagram. We have chapter news, just things that are going on within our chapter, as well as national news. So event attendance. So you're going to be signing up for events using Eventbrite, and all of these links can be found in the chapter newsletter. And although Charge really is what you make of it, you could sign up for what you want when you want it, but we do expect you to go to the things that you sign up for. And if you do not, we do have a restricted membership policy. So you have to cancel your reservation, and I'll go through how to do that, for a spot in an event at least 24 hours prior to. And this does apply to virtual events as well as in-person events. And restricted membership is basically where you are not allowed to sign up for any event for 2 weeks. And this is just really to ensure that the people who are signing up for events and who want to go to these events have the spot that they would have. And people who are signing up but then don't take their spot, it's a lack of a spot there. One thing with this, like I had mentioned earlier, you absolutely will not be penalized if you feel sick or if you're exposed to COVID-19 and you're unable to cancel before that 24-hour time period. Please do not come to any in-person events if you feel ill. Just let us know and you will not be penalized whatsoever. Awesome. So I'm going to walk you through how to sign up for Eventbrite, or how to sign up for events using Eventbrite. Know that once you do sign up and you have that ticket 1 hour before the event happens, the signups do close. So please make sure you're signing up for events prior to that 1 hour. And after you sign up that 1 hour before the event, you're going to get an email from anychargeinfo@gmail.com with the info on that event, including location, Zoom link, where to meet, what to bring, our COVID rules. And I really suggest that you make sure that any@gmail.com is one of your contacts. Sometimes these emails can be lost in spam or junk email, and they're really important if you want to go to these events. So make sure that they're part of your contacts or that you're looking in these folders. We also have a wait list for events that fill up. You can join the wait list. I recommend checking your email and the event frequently to see if spots have opened. And we also do have a channel in our Slack group that's called Subs that exec will post in if there are open spots for events. The last thing with signing up for an event is that we do have priority signups for in-person events where capacity is lower and there may be only a couple of spots, or there are restricted number of spots, as opposed to Zoom where there are unlimited spots. So 2 days before signups come out, so on Friday, you will be told whether or not you have priority signups, and you'll actually have access to the Eventbrite prior to everybody else having access. And we're going to be doing these by small group, but don't worry if you're not in a small group. It's just how we're grouping it. You will also have access, priority access to signups. And we're going to make sure that these are really equal opportunities so everybody gets the chance to have these priority access. So I'm going to walk you through right now, actually, signing up using Eventbrite. And I have to share a different screen, so give me 2 seconds. Can we all see my inbox? Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go into Slack right now and say that I want to, these will usually be in the newsletter. This week's links were a little bit funky, so you could find them in the Slack. So say I want to sign up for Move with Brittany. So I'll click this. It brings me to the Eventbrite sign up. Slowly. I will say register. And then register again. After I choose just one ticket, they're free, obviously. And I will put in my information. This is not the email that I want. So give me 2 seconds. And really make sure that the email that you put in is correct, because if you don't, it will send it to the wrong email and you will not have, you just won't have this email like with Zoom links and stuff. So make sure that it's correct. Sorry, my typing. And I don't necessarily want these things right now. I'm just showing you how to do this. VHMembers@gmail.com. Cool. I say register. And I now have a ticket. And so then I can go into my email after 2 seconds when it gets to me. I thought this would be faster. It was faster. Or I could just say view tickets, actually. So you'll get an email and then there'll be a link to view your ticket. Oh, it's gonna make me sign in. Cool. Nope, here it is. Cool. So you get an email. So now say that I don't actually want to go to this event and it is not within the 24 hours prior to the event. So I am going to say view and manage my order online from that email that I got from Eventbrite. Oh, it's gonna make me sign up. Okay, 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. I did it with the wrong email. Anyways, you know what? I did this with the wrong email. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go back to this presentation. I had it done and then I decided, okay, we're good. Anyways, when you go into cancel, can we see this presentation again? Cool. When you go into cancel, basically you're just gonna see a screen like this. Like I said, I had just picked that view and manage link, and then you can go in, you'll see this screen when you go into and click on your event, and you can just say cancel order. And that's how you cancel. If you have any other questions and that was super unclear, let me know and I can walk you through that again. Sorry about that, technical issues. I usually use a different email and I decided to change that for whatever reason. But that's how you sign up and cancel. Any questions, let me know. I can also walk you through a different how to do it the right way after this if you still want to see that. Okay, so charge on social media. We have both nationals handles here as well as our own chapter. So you can find all of the information that you need on social media at these different things. Charge also has a podcast, which is really interesting to listen to. It's both on iTunes and Spotify, so definitely check that out. And make sure that you're following neu.incharge on Instagram, and you can also follow our Facebook for updates. And Aaliyah is amazing at posting. The feed is just adorable, and it's a really great time. So that brings me to InCharge Instagrams. So what are these? This is a social media community on Instagram where members of Charge, both at Northeastern and not, can post on their In Charge Instagram. And so you can make a handle. You can see some of the examples here, i.e. Danny in charge, Elena in charge. So this is a really great place to post and just share your charge journey. It can be food, it can be skiing, it can be selfies, it can be your workouts, absolutely anything you want. But this is a fantastic place to get a lot of support from the charge community, especially our charge community here at Northeastern. And it is just a really great place to see what everybody's up to and support everybody and interact online. So how do you make your own Chinsta? So here are some steps laid out by Aaliyah. So first you're gonna wanna choose your handle. You can do a name or a nickname or whatever and add either underscore or .in charge to the end of it. For example, Avery in charge. And then follow other charges within our chapter and nationally. A great place to start is either searching the Instagram handle @charge, which is the national chapter, and going through and finding people to follow, as well as @NEUcharge. And we actually do have a list of all of the In Charge Instagrams within our chapter, and Avery links that in the newsletter. So you can go find that there and make sure that you're following everybody from Northeastern. And then introduce yourself for your first post. Post a selfie or a picture of you working out and tell us why you join charge? Why do you charge? And then, like I said, you can post about your charge journey. Make sure that you use the hashtag #NEUcharge in all of your posts. That's really important. So everybody who wants to see the posts from Northeastern can actually just search the hashtag and use that. And if you do want to see all of the posts from Northeastern Charge, search hashtag #NEUcharge. And we have a bunch of social media challenges that Aaliyah puts together. There's actually one going on right now, a back to school bingo. So I encourage all of you to participate in that. And of course, just have fun with it and be yourself. Yes, cool. All right, next, we are going to be going into some breakout rooms just to get to know everybody a little bit better. So I'm going to pause. Awesome, okay. And like I said, I hope breakout rooms were lots of fun. And I wanted to bring it back to our presentation. I actually wanted you guys to hear from some current members in charge, actually 2 members from our membership committee who are going to be sharing their charge journeys with you all to inspire you a little bit. So whoever wants to go first.
Yeah, I can just go first. Hi, everyone. My name is Elisa. I am a 3rd-year behavioral neuroscience major and data science minor from Lafayette, New Jersey. It's the northern part. It's a really small town. No one knows of it. So basically, I'm just going to preface this. If you've been in charge before, I am sorry. Everybody knows why I joined charge, but like, it's fine. It's like a totally legit reason. But like, okay, here we go. Hi. So basically, I was part of the NUN program and I went to Greece. Prior to going to Greece, I lost all of my friends in high school. So I was kind of going into Greece alone and depressed. Got to Greece, made some friends, lost those friends. Totally fine. It happens to everyone. And that kind of just made me feel really more alone and depressed. And I was really active throughout like my middle school years and my high school years. I did field hockey and track. And then when I was younger, I danced, hence the obsession with Dance Moms. But I got to Greece and I didn't work out for a year and a half. Then I saw Miss Avery kind of post in the Northeastern 2022, whatever year I'm graduating group, that was like, hey, like, I'm starting this club here. It's called Charge. You should join. Like, we're all about fitness and wellness and like supportiveness and motivation. So I signed up full send for both semesters. I don't know what that membership is called. But at that point in my life, like I was back on campus and I still didn't really have any friends. I was really depressed, really anxious, lowest point, just struggling with everything. And I joined Charge and it literally changed my life. I like started eating better again, just like healthier diet, and also like actually fueling my body and not like restricting or anything like that. I made friends. Hello, me having friends couldn't be. But yeah, I made a lot of friends that are still by my side to this day and like don't judge me for anything that people in my past have. And I don't literally like I just cannot brag or like talk about charge highly enough. It like completely changed my life. It has opened me to so many new workouts, so many new people that I would not have met. And even like I don't know, just it's the best club ever, and everyone in it is so sweet and caring and like actually cares about you. And yeah, I'm sorry it sounded like I was kind of joking about like depression or anything like that. I've told this story a lot, and sometimes it's like easier to look at a harder part of your life kind of by talking about it lightly. But if anybody else had like a really shitty freshman year, like please feel free to talk to me. It's so much more normal than you think it is, and like I am always willing to talk about it. Like I am here for you, and now the charge community is here for you too.
Okay, so now I get to follow up Elisa's story. So I'm Audrey. I am a third-year international affairs major. I'm also on the membership committee, which is why Nicole asked me to come share my story today. So ironically, I was also in NU and Grace with Elisa. But really what led me to join Charge is that I was really active all throughout high school, came back to campus, was like going to Marino, but, you know, kind of wanted to try something new, meet new people. So I joined Charge, really loved it, really loved all the people and just how open and welcoming everyone was. So I decided, you know, to stick with it and to get more involved, join a committee and like do Run Club, which has been so fun. So yeah, that's why I charge. Yeah, feel free to reach out to me if you like have any questions or want to join Run Club, anything. Okay.
Thank you both so much for sharing. There's some other quotes from other charges about why they charge. So feel free to read those over. But I'm going to be changing the slide now. Okay, so that is the end of my presentation. Do we have any questions at all? Feel free to unmute yourself or type it in
I
the
have
chat.
a question.
Yes.
So Isabel and I were wondering if we could potentially, or if we do any workouts with other nearby charge chapters.
Could you repeat the last part of what you just said?
If we do any like workouts or events with other nearby charge chapters.
Yes, we actually, great question. We do. So those sweat remix workshops that I had mentioned really briefly, we're going to be doing those with other Boston chapters around the area. These are going to be over Zoom, and it's going to be a really fun way to connect with them and see just how many charges we have in the area, which is super cool. But yeah, good question. We are going to be doing that.
Also, the Back Bay boxing workout is like a national
It's a national charge workshop. Carly's Wi-Fi likes to leave us sometimes. So yeah, it's a national charge workshop. Thanks, Carly.
Nicole, I have a question.
Yes.
Can you go over what does not count as a valid excuse for missing small group?
Yeah, absolutely. So what does not count as a valid excuse is remembering that you have a test tomorrow and you need to study, or taking a nap, or just not feeling like you want to go. Small groups are legitimately an hour of your week, and it's a fun hour of your week, I would argue. So if you don't think that you can commit that time, then I would recommend that you do not sign up for a small group. But yeah, these are just needing to study or needing to do homework. Those don't count as valid excuses. It's really just emergencies and feeling ill. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Hi. Are all of the weekly workouts free, or do you have to pay more? Does
It's a really
does it cover everything? That's all.
Yeah, so that's a really good question. So we work really hard to make sure that you guys usually don't have to pay for any weekly workouts. Sometimes studios do charge us a higher fee or any sort of fee for us to come in. And the most that you would have to pay for a workout, and it would be 1 or 2 workouts throughout the semester, the most that you would have to pay is like max $5. So nothing to worry about there. I would say 99.99% of them are free and you don't have to pay for those. Any other questions at all? Okay, well, if you do think of anything else, you can email anyyourcharge@gmail.com with anything, put them in the Slack, DM any of us on Instagram, and we'll be able to get back to you. And with that, thank you so much for coming. Even though it was mandatory, still appreciate that you all came. And yeah, I can't wait for this semester to get going. Sign up for our currently has a wait list. So if you'd like to be in one, let me know. I can put you on the wait list. We have a social this week. Run Club starts next week. A million things are starting and there's so many things to get involved in. So thank you all for being here, and I'll stay, and the other exec members will stay on for any other questions you might have. Thank you.
Shout out to Nicole for just killing that presentation.
Yes, Nicole.
Killing it. You guys have a good night.
Bye, Miss Tia.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Let me stop sharing and
Good job, Nicole.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Amelia.